make the second date update better?
What's that?
Rock hard abs. That's right. Some rock hard abs, maybe a spray tan or 6, and a stripper with a heart of gold named Joe. That's what I think would spice up the second date updates just a tad. And looks like we're in luck because on the phone with us right now is Joe. And Joe is a stripper who wants to do a second date update. What's up, Joe?
Hey, Brooke and Jubal, how you guys doing?
Good. Do you ever have an intro like that when you're taking the stage, buddy?
I've had a few of those.
Joe, you even have sexy stripper voice, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
You are welcome.
So your email said that you actually met a girl while you were working, and that's the girl that you want to call today.
That's right.
Tell us how that... Isn't that, like, unprofessional for you guys?
Occasionally, if there's some extracurricular activities, we don't mind, but...
Oh, okay, so you're telling me, like, all the girl strippers that I've met are using that just as an excuse.
Yeah.
Hey, you maybe want to meet up later? Oh, it's very unprofessional if I do that. So you guys can pick and choose.
Yeah, we do, actually.
Nice. Okay.
I would never honestly believe that a stripper truly liked me.
Hey, you never know until you try it, right?
Yeah, I
right.
guess. How do you even
Gotta
hit
go
on a
for it.
woman without her thinking that you just want tips?
I mean, that's the hard part. I mean, that's why I contacted you guys.
Okay, and the girl who you want to call today, what's her name?
Her name's Jessica.
How do you even hit off, like, a conversation or get somebody's number when you're in the midst of, 15 girls at a bachelorette party?
So I would say 90% of the time we dance for about an hour, and the rest of the time is them just getting wasted, and we just collect our tips and we leave. But in this situation, it was really strange because, the girls were drinking. Occasionally we drink, with the ladies as well. And, I met this girl, and, she's really cute. She had a nice figure. We started hitting it off. We started talking.
Okay.
And
So just like a straight up regular conversation, you'd have to sneak around and try to slide her your number or something.
No, I mean, hey, we're also human too. So if we want to talk to a girl at work, we talk to a girl at work.
Can I ask you, when you pulled her aside and started talking to her, what state of dress were you in?
I was in the middle of my cop uniform. It's just been taken off. I still have my shirt on with a badge. So,
but the bottoms were off?
Well, I mean, it was cold. If I'm going to talk to a girl, I'm not going to be completely, undressed.
Yeah, the best way to talk to a girl is always shirt on, no pants. Everybody knows that. So, did you guys actually go out on a date, or is this the only time you've talked to her?
No, I started talking to her, and, we just, we talked about our favorite movies, talked a little bit about sports. We talked for a while.
Yeah.
And hooked up a little bit.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
What does that mean? Just make out?
Yeah, a little bit of making out, a little bit of, other stuff happened.
Nice.
Did you actually seal the deal with her that night?
No, well, we didn't go all the way. We got close, but...
Nice.
You guys didn't stay the night together at somebody's random house. Did you leave each other that evening?
No, I left.
You did. What did she say to you? I mean, did you plan on making an actual date?
I told her I would love to see her again, and I got her phone number, and, we were going to take it from there.
And have you heard from her at all?
No.
Wow. Why do you think she's blowing you off?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, she might have been embarrassed by it, because her friends were there. I don't know.
So my question is not why you think she's blowing you off. Why do you think that she wanted to date you to begin with? Not to be mean.
Right. No, I understand. No, we had some really good conversation, and she was just different. I meet a lot of girls. And she was the one girl that can actually carry on a conversation without putting her hands all over me. And I felt this really strong connection between us, and that's why I wanted to ask her out.
Okay. Have you haven't heard anything from her at all? How many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
I mean, I've texted her, I've given her a call, but no answer.
Okay.
Does she know your real name, or does she just know your stripper name? That's a valid question.
It's just a funny question.
I gave her my real name.
Okay, because I've made out with a couple strippers, and I never knew their real name.
Joe, what is your stripper name?
My stripper name?
Yeah. Because
you want me to tell you guys?
Yeah, I want to hear just what it is. I'm just curious.
Roger.
Roger.
What kind of stripper name is Roger?
What's
That's
the
like
last
me
name?
with
Is there
Frank.
like a good last name to it?
What?
Steele, Steele.
Roger Steele. Okay.
Okay,
The last name is good. The first name, I was like, I don't picture a lot of girls like, oh, yeah, Roger.
I was hoping you'd say like Diesel or something, you know?
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
On the phone with us right now to do a second date update. By day, he's a mild-mannered guy named Joe. By night, he's Roger Steele. That's right, Roger Steele, stripper extraordinaire. Dropping those buns and collecting those ones. Roger Steele, shaking his hips and collecting those tips. Roger Steele, pitching a tent and paying his rent. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the phone, Joe, a.k.a. Roger Steele, the stripper. What's up, man? Are you?
Hey, we need to hire you to DJ our gigs, man. That was a really good intro.
Dude, I'll come along with you to any of your gigs that you want. If you're just tuning in, Joe wants to do a second date update. He is a male stripper. He was working a private party and met a girl that he really liked named Jessica. They ended up talking and kind of messed around a little bit. They made plans to go out, but he never heard from her again. So he's wondering why she's not calling her back, and we're going to get her on the phone right now. All right, Joe. Hey, by the way, have you hooked up with a lot of people at bachelorette parties and stuff?
In all honesty, in like the 3 years I've done this, I've hooked up with like less than 20 women.
Oh, okay.
Wow, you're practically
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I
pretty
mean,
good.
what's
I
going
mean,
on,
yeah.
man? Get a little action in your life, okay?
This is the first girl I've met in a really long time that I felt like I had a really strong connection with.
And did you tell her that? Because if I was a person who was hooking up with a stripper, I would also think I was one of many.
No, I did. I told her I would love to see her again. I think we have something special. Plus, I've called her and texted her, so, I mean, it should be pretty obvious that I want to see her again.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jessica?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Jessica, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a morning radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay. Why are you calling?
Well, I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you, and he wanted us to get a hold of you.
That's weird, but okay.
His name is Joe. You might know him as Roger Steele.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Joe emailed us because, he said that he really liked meeting you that night at the bachelorette party you were at. And he's wondering why
Oh, my God.
I know.
And,
I would be freaking out if I were you right now.
he's wondering why you're not calling him back. He says he's tried to get a hold of you a few times and has heard nothing.
Oh, my God, he called you guys?
Yeah, he sent us an email and asked if we could get a hold of you since you aren't answering his phone calls.
That is so weird. Why would he call you?
Well, it's a regular segment that we do on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. So Joe just wanted us to ask you the question. Why aren't you calling him back?
Wait, what did he tell you?
He just said that
What did he say?
he said he met you while he was working at a bachelorette party, and you guys talked for a while and hung out, and he was hoping he would see you again.
That's all he said?
Yeah, pretty much.
And well, he added that he really, really liked you a lot.
So is there a reason that you don't want to call him back?
No, I mean, it was just a crazy night, and I got caught up in things, and that's that. Like, I'm good. I don't need to. I don't need to remember that. That's fine.
You don't need to date a stripper, is what you're saying. Is what I'm hearing.
No. It's not because of what he does. It's just, look, it was just a really crazy night, and things got out of control, and I got caught up in like the whole bachelor party spirit, and yay, my friend's getting married, and I just I did stuff that I just never ever do, and I'm good. I don't want to discuss it.
Well, he told us that you guys didn't hook up or anything. Yeah. He said you guys kissed and kind of messed around and did some other things.
Yeah.
Was it fun? Was it not fun? Like, I
don't do that on a normal day, and I am embarrassed, and I don't want to rehash it.
Like
What?
you don't want to call him back because you kissed him the first night you met him?
No, that's not it. But
Well, what can you tell me what it is so I can at least just tell him?
I just got caught up in stuff, and I'm very embarrassed, and
What do
I'd
you?
just rather not.
Why are you embarrassed? There's nothing to be embarrassed of. I mean, I've made out with a couple strippers in my life. It's fine. It's fun, you know?
I did stuff that I don't normally do, and I don't want to say what it was. I was raised better than that, and look, I'm not telling, and I'm taking this to my grave. Like, what? I can't. I
Jessica,
can't.
are you seriously not calling me back for tossing my?
What? Did I just hear that?
Oh my god!
Holy crap!
What was that?
That's Joe. Joe's actually on the other line listening and wanted to talk to you.
Oh my
Not
god!
going to the grave anymore.
Why would you say that on the radio? What is the matter with you?
Well,
Oh my
sorry for
God.
butting in, but I thought it was cool.
I bet you did, bro.
I think a lot of
Wait, don't be embarrassed about it. It's okay. Like,
is.
Oh my god! You're on the radio announcing it to the world. Are you serious?
Well, not the whole world. We don't have that many listeners, Jessica. I wouldn't worry about it.
Well,
Well, now that it's out
Oh
there,
my god!
now that the salad's out of the bag, so to
no,
speak,
stop it.
is that why you're not
Oh my
calling?
God.
Is that why you're not calling him back? Because that happened.
So embarrassing. I was raised better than that.
I am mortified
What's the matter
for
with
you.
you?
well, no, it was more than that. You know, most girls don't do that.
That's why
I know.
I know you were like so uninhibited and free. I mean, it was a turn on for me.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What? You shouldn't be embarrassed about it.
Are you serious? Not only did that happen, then you go and announce it on the radio. So even if I wasn't embarrassed, I would be now.
Well, honestly, I
Oh
thought
my
we had
God.
something. It's one of the reasons why, like, you turned me on. Like, that's one of the reasons why I like you.
Oh my god.
It's the key to
my
Joe's
God.
heart, apparently.
It's romantic.
Yeah.
Oh
Dude.
my
Look,
God,
Jessica.
you're gross.
Jessica.
You're so gross.
I agree
Jessica,
with you.
nobody knows your name. You're like, it's a very common name. Nobody knows who you are. I'm sure it is
my
embarrassing
God.
to have that news put out there, though.
It was her idea.
Oh my god.
Joe, do you not know privacy? Like, there's just some things that you don't share. Like,
Seriously.
you shouldn't even be telling your friends those details, let alone us.
You know what? This is what's wrong with America. People are so uptight in America with sexuality. In Europe, this would be no problem. Everybody.
Oh my god, move to Europe then. We don't need you here.
I think I want to move to Europe now if that's just happening left and right.
Oh, I feel so bad for you, Jessica.
Jessica,
Oh, girl.
okay, so you did something that you regret. We don't have to recap what it was again. Is that the only reason you're not calling him back? I mean, did you think he was a cool guy?
I was drunk. I obviously thought he was a cool guy, but now, I mean, sober, better judgment. Oh my god.
You are quite the giver. You really are.
Oh my god.
Jessica, we had a strong connection. It's worth doing this again.
Gosh.
I was drunk.
We're humans. We have urges, and we let our urges take control that night. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. We can try so many different things. That's just the beginning.
Oh my god, you're not funny.
I don't think he's
I'm not
trying
trying
to
to
be.
be funny here. I'm trying to explain to you that it's okay to use your body like that. Like, you're a sexy person. I'm a sexy person. We can make this work.
All right, well, then let me ask you, Jessica, would you like to go out with Joe? We will pay for a second date.
Please say yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
There is
No.
no way in hell.
Oh no.
Okay, all right. Okay, let's not a formal date. Let's just grab coffee. Let's start there.
Coffee, anything, Jessica?
No, I'm good.
No?
Yeah.
All you can eat salad bar?
Okay, that's enough, Jubal. She
Tear it up
gets it.
there.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Raised better than that. And I look, I'm not telling, and I'm taking this to my grave. Like, I can't. I can't.
Jessica, are you seriously not calling me back for tossing my?
What?
That was a clip from today's second date update. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
can't
Some
believe
people
it.
on the text board are not getting what happened.
No.
Some people are. And a lot of people are asking, what did she do? Because we had to bleep it out because it's pretty dirty what she did. If you missed the second date update, Joe wanted to call a girl named Jessica. Joe was a stripper. They met at a bachelorette party where he was stripping at. They kind of messed around a little bit, more than a little bit.
Yeah, way more.
And she wasn't calling him back because she was embarrassed of something that she did. Here are some of the texts that we're getting in at 78592. I have my daughter in the car, and she's like, Mom, why is Jubal so obsessed with salad today? Is he on a diet? That's exactly what it is.
Just say yes.
Yeah.
Just say yes.
Jessica was on a diet too, and that's why she wasn't calling him back. So that's why I'm talking about salad.
I still am so embarrassed for her. I cannot believe he said that.
Well, it's probably so normal for him.
Right.
He's like, yeah,
he's
what?
a stripper, you know?
That's what happens, right?
Let's be open about sexuality.
That's why I liked her a lot, because she was willing to do that with me the first night she met me. She was obviously embarrassed by the whole situation.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed.
I can't believe, too, that he said that he really wants to call her back because they had such a strong connection.
Hey, that is a strong connection. Are you kidding me? That's a very strong connection. You don't just do that with everybody. You only do that with people that you really, really, really care about. And even then, it's questionable.
Poor girl.
So
She'll
they
never do it again. I can guarantee that.
decided not to go out on a second
Which is
date.
good. They could never
man.
look at each other in the eye and like order a salad at a
No,
restaurant.
they really couldn't. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show. We'll call the person who didn't call you back.
So
Speaking of what happened in that second date update, Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week
Oh, there's a segue.
is coming up at 8:10.
Moving. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I think a Mariners game is a good place to meet people.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're in the
such a good
beer garden, people are drunk.
Oh yeah, awesome place.
See, why
Seriously.
do you always have to associate drunk with meeting people? You know you could do that sober too, right?
Not me.
Yeah.
Some people can. I don't know.
Yeah.
James is on the phone with us right now. James met a girl outside of Safeco Field. You met her in the beer garden during a Mariners game?
Yeah. I was at the beer garden with a couple friends, and
Did you just walk up to her and see her and want to talk to her, or was she in a group of other friends that you had out there?
she was there with like a couple of friends. But I saw that she had like a Mariners shirt on, and I'm used to a lot of girls wearing like sports shoe jerseys or whatever, but they never really know anything about the team.
Those ones are usually wearing the pink jerseys.
Even I can't stand the pink jerseys.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
I know.
But it turns out that she's not just one of those like blind fans. She actually really knows all of her stats and knows everything about the players, and thought that was kind of cool. So I asked her out
Nice.
Okay, cool. Where'd you guys go out to?
to like a sports bar, just because I thought, there was a game going on. So it's like, we can keep this kind of chill and just hang out there. And I found her to be like really funny and doesn't take herself too seriously, which is nice because I've had a lot of kind of high maintenance girlfriends before, so this was kind of fun.
All right. So you had a good time there, and how'd that end?
I told her that I was just going to go and work out and then change, but if she wanted, we could like hook up later that day. She was like,
This date has been awesome, but I'll tell you what, too many beers, so carbs. I got to go run to the gym real quick.
James.
Is that what you did?
pretty much. I was like, well, I have to go to the gym today, so like,
Okay.
Oh man.
I got to go home after that and change. But I'll give you a call or whatever. I called her and called her and called her, and it's been a week.
Did she seem at all offended by the fact that you wanted to leave your date to go to the gym?
I mean, the way that I see it is that, when we were at this bar, it was just like we were here to just watch the game. Once the game ended, we still hung out for like half an hour or so.
Yeah.
I didn't think like she expected it to be like an 8-hour date. I was just like, if you want to hang out again later today, let's do that.
And you called her and like, oh man, I'm so pumped right now. My guns are just blazing. You ready to meet up again? And you haven't heard anything back from her, huh?
I haven't heard anything from her now, and it's been like a week.
James, there's nothing weird that happened on this date because, I mean, the way you portray it, the way you paint it is, I don't know, why wouldn't she call you back?
Then that's why I'm calling you guys, because I don't know what went wrong. I really thought we had a great time. I don't even have like the slightest hint that anything I've done or said could have been wrong, so I don't know what
Okay.
the problem is.
Huh.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, give her a call, and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right. Hang on, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, we've got James on the phone. He met Jill at a Mariners game and then took her out to a sports bar because that's what they bonded over in the first place. Hey, James, you really got to tell us what you like about her so much. Is it the fact that she's a girl that's really into sports?
She's really in shape. She's blonde. I thought that was cool.
That's like the only requirement
Yeah.
you need, huh?
Okay.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Blonde and in shape.
And for anybody just tuning in, you left the date at the sports bar to go to the gym
Yeah.
and had plans to meet up with her later after that, but she didn't answer your phone calls.
yeah, she never got back to me. It's been like a week.
Okay.
All right, we'll call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone.
Hello,
Hi, is Jill there?
this is Jill.
What's up? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. Why are you calling me?
What's new? It's been a while since we talked.
Don't be creepy.
Like forever. Like literally forever.
Yeah,
Jubal.
like we've never spoke before.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how she thinks this is funny is beyond me.
Hey, Jill, you went out on a date with a friend of mine a little while ago.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Who is your friend?
His name is James.
Yeah. How do you know James?
You know, just friends of friends. So we're both big Mariners fans, you know.
Come on.
Okay.
So he said that he enjoyed your date, but he was wondering why you wouldn't call him back. And I said, you know what? Let's give Jill a call and ask.
Well, what did James tell you?
He said that you met at Safeco Field during a Mariners game and then made plans to go to a sports bar.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm a sporty girl, but it's not really my typical first date.
So did just going there bother you?
Well, it was fine at first, and, you know, like, he bought my drink and stuff, and I don't know, he just kind of started freaking me out because he was getting really into the game.
Mm.
Like, he just started yelling at the TV.
Oh, okay. So one of those guys.
Yeah, like, it was like something had personally happened to him, you know? He was, like, red in the face, like, slamming his hand on the bar, like, he was freaking out, and I was kind of, at first it was funny, and then I was like, what's going on?
I've got a couple of friends that are like that, too. Yeah. I don't like watching sports with them in public places because they go nuts, and you're just like, dude, this is kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, and it's like, we weren't doing very well, like, the Mariners were, like, down 3 or 4, and the umpire made a bad call, and he really freaked out, and he was like, I have to go take care of this outside.
What?
And I was like, okay.
What do you?
And he just like left the bar, like left me at the bar, and I saw him through the window having like a temper tantrum.
Oh my God!
So he went outside to freak out over a bad call.
Yeah.
Having a fit?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I saw him like kicking the side of the building, and like I was like, oh my, what? And the bartender was like, do you want to go take care of your boyfriend? I'm like, no, he's not my boyfriend. We're like on first date. And he was like, well, you know, I'm going to go talk to him. So
no.
He was out there for like 10 minutes.
What?
Cooling down.
And then he came back, the game ended, we lost. And he was like, you know, I can't really focus. I have to go to the gym to work out my frustration.
Dude, if you're rooting for the Mariners, how do you ever get anything done in your life if you can't focus when they lose?
I know, right?
Jill, I should tell you that James is on the phone with us right now and heard everything you just said.
Yeah, so is that how it went down?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Is that true, James? Did you get that mad?
I got mad. I mean, I'm a huge sports fan, and they were, like, losing. And so, yeah, I got mad. But it's not like I was having terrible temper tantrums. It's normal for a fan to get angry.
That doesn't sound normal.
I get into certain games that I watch, but I've never had to go outside and start kicking the wall and screaming at passersby.
I didn't want to have, like, a tantrum in the bar, so I decided to go outside. I thought that was, like, the polite thing to do.
Yeah, but you left me in the bar. Big by myself.
I said I'd be right back. And you were like I thought you were like a big sports fan too. I thought you would be upset about it as well.
Well, I mean, I was upset, but you were like legitimately freaking out. Like you had a problem.
It's called being a good fan. It's supporting your team.
Wait.
I don't know. I feel like maybe you have anger management issues.
No, I don't have anger management. I am a sports fan. This is the most common thing in the world. How can you not?
James.
Don't have anger management issues.
James.
I don't think there's anything wrong with what I did. I really don't. I also feel like if you didn't want to meet up that day, you could have just texted me or whatever and said, hey, you know what, I'm not interested, instead of just like leaving me hanging for a week.
James, you got passion. That's what it's called.
No.
Passion.
Exactly. It's called passion.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is like a huge red flag. Like a huge red flag, James.
Yeah, like how would you act if we were, you know, like watching a game and there was a small child around or like an old lady or something?
Well, you hope there's no bad calls because one of them's getting chucked through the window. Hey, Jill,
Yeah.
we'd love to send you guys out on a second date. We'll pay for it. Would you be willing to go out with James again? Maybe we'll send you to a place that doesn't have any sort of sports, TVs, memorabilia, anything. None of that.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, that's a good decision. Are you kidding me?
He's just a sports fan.
No, he's not.
Well, you know what? I don't actually even want to go on a date with you because obviously you're not a real fan.
What?
It's not even about
I can't
that.
be with somebody who is not like as passionate about something that they pretend to be. Okay, so forget it.
I am a real fan. I can just control myself in public.
No, because if you were a real fan, then you would care what's going on in the game, and obviously you don't care. Because I think you've been okay with that, so it's fine.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I kinda wa-
I hope you find a girl that can deal with your
I'm sure I will.
crazy.
Yeah, I like him.
All right, James. Well, you got your answer.
Yeah, well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. At least now I can find somebody who actually cares about the sport like I do.
Wow.
You know what, dude?
Yeah, good luck with that.
James, I want you and I to go to a Storm game, though. I want to see you at a WNBA game just going ham.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The girl on the phone for a second date update today is obviously really disappointed that she's not getting a call back because she got wined and dined on her first date. I'm talking like a tour of the world, basically. She got to go to Italy at this restaurant called Sparrow, and then maybe some American cuisine after at a place called Cinnabon, which I've heard a lot about. Yeah.
Is it a food court?
Did she really eat at the mall?
Yes, she did. She ate at the mall on her first date, and now the dude is not calling her back. Her name's Jaylene. What's up, Jaylene?
Hey, guys.
Okay, wait.
Hey.
You don't sound 14, so I'm confused.
No, I'm not.
Okay, but your first date sounds amazing. I've heard of that Italian restaurant before. I've never been able to pronounce the name, though, but I've heard it's great.
No, I work at the mall, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So who did you go out with, a customer or a coworker?
It was sort of a customer. He had walked in and, I was having a really bad day. And, of course, customer service is always wonderful when you're having a bad day. But I think you could tell that something was wrong, or I don't know.
Where do you work at the mall? I mean, you don't have to say what the business is, but what do you do?
I work at a kiosk. So,
Okay.
I meet different kinds of people.
Okay, yeah, that would be a frustrating job at the mall, especially the people
kiosk?
that handle the lotions and stuff, because you get people just turning you down all day long. Eventually, you probably want to throw a lotion bottle at their head. So, anyway, you were having a bad day, and this dude could tell?
Yeah, it just seemed like he could tell, and he trying to cheer me up. So we got to talking there for a bit, and then I had to get back to work. So he said, do you have a break coming up? And I said, yeah, in about 30 minutes, I'll have my lunch break. So he said, all right, that's great. I have some shopping to do. Why don't we meet at the food court? So
That's cute.
yeah,
Were you excited?
I was. I mean, everybody usually ignores me. So the fact that this guy, this attractive guy, is talking to me and just cheering me up, I thought it was really sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. And so how was the food court? Everything that you had hoped for and more?
Well, of course. So I walk, down to the food court, and he's already gotten a table for us. He's already ordered lunch for us. He ordered kung pao chicken.
Well, because you probably don't have a very long break. He needs to get that going.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, but he's got to know that, I don't have that much time. So he had everything ready.
Like, trust me, I know the owner at the Panda Express. I got an extra orange on the orange chicken today.
Hey, dude, I may date somebody based on that knowledge alone, Jubal. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so it was really sweet and nice. And then after, he's like, so do you want to split a churro with me? It's like,
Romantic.
sure. I really have to get back to work. But anyways, we exchanged numbers, and we were talking back and forth the next 4 or 5 days. And we weren't just texting. We were talking on the phone and having great conversations.
Really?
Yeah, nothing weird, nothing.
Like, he didn't just send you a picture of his churro off the top, like normal text conversation.
Right. There was nothing perverted or super sexual or anything like that. It was just a great conversation and just getting to know the other person. But I don't know, we had a lot in common. And
And I bet when you saw his name pop up on your phone, but that felt awesome.
yeah, it did until he stopped responding to me. And then I was like, what did I do wrong? How?
Yeah. Way to rub it in, Brooke.
Oh, that's not what I meant. I mean, after
was
court, you
probably
never saw it
so
again.
amazing whenever he would contact you, but now he's not contacting you at all, so that's got to hurt.
I think that there's got to be a reasonable explanation. Or I want there to be anyway.
Yeah.
A reasonable explanation for making me feel bad? I don't know.
I didn't mean to make you feel bad.
Well, all right. Well, how long has it been since he's talked to you?
It's been about a week.
It's been about a week. Okay.
That's a
all
lot
right, well,
if you guys were talking daily, too.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, it was like fast and furious. We would talk like all day long for like a week. And then just nothing.
okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Well, I really hope you can reach him because I can't. So
We will find this guy. If I have to go to every Wetzel's pretzel, I will find this dude for you. Okay?
thank you.
We'll do it right after this. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Jaylene is on the phone, and she met a dude named Justin at the mall. She works there at a kiosk, and apparently they struck up a conversation and then shared a romantic lunch at the food court. And then after that, they've texted back and forth for like 5 days, every single minute of the day, she says. And she was surprised when he just kind of dropped off the face of the earth and stopped talking to her. And personally, I was surprised to learn that people still go to the mall. So that's cool.
Jaylene, I'm sure you've gone through like 8,000 different scenarios of what could be going on because you said you even had actual phone conversations with this person.
Right.
What do you think it is? You haven't given us your theory.
I don't know. I've been racking my brain about this. Like, he's married or something? I mean, I don't know.
That's where I would too.
Really?
Where I would in my head. You're in a relationship.
Maybe.
Seen a ring.
No, because she hasn't seen his house. She hasn't seen his car. Like, she's seen no proof of his personal life.
But he didn't try and hook up with me, so I don't get it. I mean, it's not like we, hooked up the first night we met and then that's all he wanted. I don't know why you would talk to me every day for a week and then just...
Maybe he's a time traveler.
What?
God.
Why would you
Because-
come to that conclusion?
I think he's from 1992 because you met at the mall and he actually called you on the phone. And that's the last time I think those things have ever happened.
I mean, at this point, I guess anything's possible.
All right, well, I'll dial his phone number right now and see if we can figure out why he just stopped talking to you. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Justin, please?
Yeah, you got him.
Hey, Justin, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who? Who is it?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What's that?
It's a radio show.
All right, so he listens.
What? Who are those people? Is there like a lot of you over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 of us right now.
Okay.
Hi.
Why are you guys calling me? What can I do for you?
Well, I wanted to see if I could grab a few minutes of your time because we got an email from someone who listens to our show and they wanted us to call you on their behalf.
Okay. Who? What? It's weird, man. What's going on?
It is weird.
It is. It's a girl that you met at the mall and you guys had lunch at the food court. You guys talked for a little while, about a week, and then you just kind of stopped talking to her. Her name's Jaylene.
Oh, yeah, Jaylene, yeah. Yeah, I know her.
Okay. Well, Jaylene emailed us and wanted to see if we could get you on the phone and find out why you stopped talking to her.
Oh, man, we're good. We're fine. We did, we got what we wanted, or got what I wanted, and we're good.
Wait, hold on, though. What did you want? I think that maybe that's the confusing part for all of us when you say that.
Well, I mean, it's, end of transaction. It's just,
You got what? Okay. Normally, when I ask a girl to lunch or dinner or something else, there's something that I want out of it that I don't think you want. Like, what were you? What transaction are you talking about?
well, I mean, I don't want to tell you guys because, if I say anything, then everybody's going to know what I'm doing, and, like, not everybody could think of this, so kind of want to keep to myself for a while, maybe.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
So wait, you think that you have some genius plan that you don't want leaked out? Is that why you don't want to tell us?
I got a genius plan that I don't want leaked out that nobody else thought of yet, so yeah, no.
That involves Kung Pao chicken in a mall food court?
Well, I mean, sometimes it's Kung Pao, sometimes it's churros. I think we did a Mongolian grill one time. I mean, I was like,
Wait.
What? Okay, so this is something that you do.
yeah, man, it's just kind of my thing. It's what I do. You know?
You use women for dates at the food court? But you paid, right? Who paid?
So I paid, man. It's all part of it.
So
What's part of it? I thought you had, I mean, from what Jaylene told us, you guys had a nice connection. You had good conversation on the phone. And you had a quick date in the mall food court that ended in a churro.
Yeah, that's all correct. That's how it went down. Can you think of a better plan?
Well, you keep sounding so sleazy about it. Like, hey, I got what I wanted. But I still don't see what you wanted out of it.
Do you just not like to eat alone at the food court? Like you feel bad about that or something?
All right, here's the deal. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Yes, very.
All right. I only date girls from cell phone providers because that way you can get all those discounts and those special deals.
What?
What?
Like for cell phones, man. I mean, I only date girls from mall kiosks, man, because like they're easy. They always say yes. You just take them up to the food court. It costs like $15 for whatever, and then you get this $900 phone discount. I mean, I've dated 3 T-Mobiles. I've dated 2 Verizons, at least a half a dozen Sprints.
Oh, my God.
I mean, there was one Boost Mobile ended kind of badly, but like you get all the special deals, and like some like I get plenty of lines from my crew, and like all my Christmas shopping is always done, and I get the newest. I like having the new stuff because I got my rep to maintain, so I like having that stuff. And some of these companies, they'll pay you to switch. They give you hundreds of dollars just to switch. So, like, if I got to pay $15 to feed the chick, that's worth it, man.
I'm so conflicted right now because I really like that you're, like, using the cell phone companies because I hate them, but I don't want you to use a woman to do that.
Yeah, she lied to you.
Well, I don't just use one. I spread it out.
Yeah, women, plural, I guess. Did she give you a deal on a phone? Because she didn't mention anything about that.
Well, I mean, it didn't happen right away. Like, not after we had lunch at the food court. So I had to, it took a couple of days, like, talking to her on the phone. But eventually, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Hey, what the is going on?
Oh.
Wait, who's that? Hello?
Oh, that's Jaylene, Justin. She's on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm here, and I've heard every single thing that you said, and I could get in a lot of trouble giving you those discounts. So thanks. Awesome.
So you did give him one.
Yeah, I gave him one, but I didn't know he was using me. I mean, it's not like I gave it to him right away.
Yeah, and
Yeah, at least you didn't give it up right away. Like a lot of women, they'll give it up right after the food court, but apparently you made him wait a couple days.
That's good.
Dude, we're laughing, but that's messed up. Jaylene, I'd be pissed if I were you too, man.
I am pissed off. I don't even know what to do right now.
Look, I didn't use you. I bought you lunch. I give
Oh,
a
my
little,
God.
You give a little. Not a big deal. You're taking this way too seriously.
I wish that you would talk to me like this when you talk to me every single day, multiple times a day on the phone, because you sound like a douchebag.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
I really wish this guy had been on the phone with me instead of whoever else you were playing.
Yeah, I don't really take life advice from people that work at kiosks.
Oh,
Wait,
dang.
so we should
You know
take
what,
life.
You know what, though? I don't take advice from guys that can't pay for their own cell phone bill instead of using girls to get discounts because they want an upgrade. Just buy the phone. Just work hard, buy the phone with your own money. That's disgusting.
Amen, Jaylene.
I don't got to, sweetheart. It's called using your head.
Oh, my God. You're
You know what? You disgust me. And you know what? The Kung Pao chicken that you got me was actually cold, too. So,
Cold chicken.
Well, you still ate it, and you gave me the discount, so I'm happy.
I think I know the answer to this, but
Yeah.
hey, Justin, would you want to go out with Jaylene again on a second date? We'll pay for it. I know you like free stuff, so get hooked up there.
Well, if she's still working at the kiosk, yeah, we can talk about maybe getting me a free upgrade.
Oh, my gosh. You don't stop, do you?
obviously, you're not that smart because I can go in and cancel your service anytime I want.
Oh.
And you're an idiot because I can report you, too.
All right, listen, honey, you ain't going to do that because if you do, I'm going to tell your manager that you gave me the discount. And you're going to get in trouble and probably lose your job.
Oh, great. So now you're, like, blackmailing her or something. You're classy.
I don't blackmail people. I'm just saying there's a lot more kiosks where that came from,
I think that's a risk I'm willing to take, Justin. I think
Uh-oh.
I think that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Oh my God, Jaylene, don't even put any more energy into this dude.
No, him. He can prepare to have his service canceled at noon today.
Oh, dang.
That is a lot of power.
Yeah, I'm still confused. Do you guys not want to go out, or do you want to go out? Nobody ever answered my question.
I'm good. I'm all set. I do not need any more Kung Pao chicken. Thank you.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, I guess enjoy your cell service while you have it, Justin.
Yeah, I gotta go to the mall again today then.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Got a text in at 78592 that says somebody should tell that guy that cell phone companies, they usually give you a discount sometimes if you just call up and say that you're unhappy with their service. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, this girl named Jaylene wanted to call a dude named Justin. They met at the mall. She works at a kiosk at the mall. And on that same day, he was like, "Where'd your break?" And she said when her break was. And then they met at the food court and shared some food, had a romantic time outside of Panda Express and all the other great establishments that the food court has to offer. And then they even talked on the phone for like a week, and then he just kind of went away. He stopped. He stopped talking to her. We got him on the phone and found out why. Apparently, this is what he does. He goes to the mall, meets a girl that works at a cell phone kiosk, wines and dines her. And by wines and dines, I mean goes get like a Diet Coke and a Cinnabon. And then he convinces them to give him a discount on cell phone service.
Yeah.
That's his thing.
He's so proud of his thing. That was what's odd to me. Like, aren't you kind of sad that you just can't, I don't know, pay for your cell phone coverage?
No, to him, he's a genius. He's smart.
Yeah, he didn't even want to tell us. He's like, I don't want people knowing my tricks.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I don't know, like maybe get a job.
Yeah, not that impressive.
No.
I mean, you know, it's always kind of wrong when you use somebody for something, but like people who are getting like cars and boats and trips around the world and things like that, pretty cool. But just getting a new phone, not necessarily that cool.
And he's not even getting them for free, I don't think. He's just getting a deal.
Yeah,
He's getting like an upgrade, like a cheap upgrade.
He's still spending hundreds, I bet.
Oh,
Remember-
man, she threw in a free case.
That's true.
That's how they get you.
They decided not to go out again. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. You know, not many people know this, but before I got into radio, I was a pilot.
What?
And
No, you were.
the airlines and the airport was some of the best places to meet women. You know what I mean?
What
Just
are you talking
cleaning
about?
house. Think Leo DiCaprio in that movie
Catch Me
If You Can. Walking with all the ladies on his arm, strutting through the airport. That was me back when I was a pilot. And you could just get chicks left and right at the airport, you know. And then 9/11 happened and all those security things. And now it's harder to get girls. And then I left being a pilot and decided to go into radio. And now I'm here, you know. And that's where the girl that's on the phone today to do a second date update met the guy that she wants us to call. She met him at the airport. Was he a pilot, Marianne?
No, not a pilot like you.
All right. Well, I just wondered, you know.
Poor guy.
I like to catch up on my old pilot buddies and see how they're doing. Now, your email said that you met a dude at the airport. How did that whole thing happen?
Yeah, I was taking a flight out, visiting a friend, and I got to the airport pretty early and, you know, doing the normal, kind of just walking around, and I was killing time going to different stores and reading magazines, and I left a store, and I was kind of walking out of it, and then this guy called and kind of yelled at me and told me to stop. So I turned around, and he said, "I'm so embarrassed, but I think you actually took my book bag." And
Oh, so you tried to steal his luggage.
I mean, they looked pretty similar.
Which,
Yeah,
by the way,
sure.
Marianne, is a great way to get somebody to talk to you. Nice move. Anytime I steal somebody's property, they always feel the need to say something to me.
You know, I'm always thinking about it. So he ended up having my bag, and of course, he pulls out of my bag 50 Shades of Grey, the book.
Oh, no. Embarrassing.
Oh, do you mean before he gave it to you?
Yeah, I guess that's how he was saying that he had the wrong bag, and I had the wrong bag.
He went to check it and then found a copy of 50 Shades of Grey and was like, I don't think I've been reading this. I think that chick took
so
my bag.
naturally, I mean, of course, you can imagine how embarrassed I was.
Yeah.
Of all books.
Mm-hmm.
you know, I like it. It's great reading on the plane.
You don't need to. You don't need to explain it. Yeah.
All right, you get it.
At that point, he was like, I need to ask this chick on a date. So
So I told him how embarrassed I was, and I said sorry and everything. And then that's when he kind of asked me if I had time to get a drink before the flight. So we did, and we grabbed a drink. We had a great conversation. We were with each other for a good 20 to 30 minutes.
So this was like an airport date?
I mean, that's what I can't quite figure it out. I mean, I've been thinking about him ever since, but I can't figure out if it was a date or if it wasn't a date. And he did pay for my drink.
Okay.
So,
That's good.
I mean...
So it seems like he was definitely interested in you.
Yeah, and, you know, our conversation went really well, and we separated and went our different ways. And when I got on the plane, before we took off, I texted him, and I said, thanks again for the drink. Sorry for the mix-up. And he wrote me back, don't worry about it. Great meeting you. Have a safe flight.
Did you guys make any plans for the future, though, at all?
No, that was it. So that's the last I've heard from him. But, you know, during our conversation, we found out that we were both from Seattle. So I know that we're from the same area, you know, and that's why I'm kind of wondering why he hasn't called me or texted me. And I listened to your show, Second Date Update, and I just figured maybe I'd see if you guys could set it up for me.
Yeah.
Can I ask, when you guys exchanged numbers, what did he ask for your number, and was there a purpose for it?
Yeah, he did. He asked for my number, which, again, is why I'm kind of surprised that, you know, in my eyes, I would see it maybe as him being the one to want to, like, initiate getting together back in Seattle, but that's kind of why I haven't said anything to him.
Yeah.
Maybe he's waiting for me to be
but
the one to reach out. I just don't know.
to me, it's kind of weird because his last text to you didn't say, like, hey, great meeting you. Can't wait to see you back in
See
town.
you again. Exactly. No, it didn't.
So it kind of sounds like yeah, it was cool meeting you. I'll never see you again.
It also didn't say, like, have a good life, you know?
Yeah,
So
but
it's still like...
why would you exchange numbers if it was just going to be a quick drink to, like, waste time at the airport? That's what I don't get. Did he say anything else like, hey, I'm dating, I'm single, I'm looking?
I did find out that he was single.
That's
Okay.
good.
We didn't talk much about this, like what his dating life currently is like, but I did find out that he's single. You know, I just felt like it was kind of a chance meeting, and that there was, you know, there's a reason why we had that interaction, and I just think it'd be important to try to see each other again and see if there's something more.
So all we know about this guy is that you two have similar tastes in luggage. And that he's from the same city as you. And that you guys shared a drink for a few minutes at the airport.
Yep.
Sounds like
And
love
his
to me.
name is Andy.
And his name is Andy. All right. Sounds like an awesome dude. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Awesome.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Marianne is on the phone, and she wants us to call a guy named Andy today. They met at the airport, spent about 20 minutes with each other before getting on a flight, and that's the last she's heard from him. Marianne, I don't want to be a downer, okay? I don't want to start this off on a negative note, but I think I know the only reason that he's not calling you back.
Really?
Why?
Plane crash.
No!
I think it's obvious.
Because
I think it's obvious. I mean, you guys met at the airport. You hung out for a while. Everything seemed to go great. Even sent you a text message after you guys talked and said it was great meeting you, and then you haven't heard a word. Have you at least checked into it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't heard of any plane crashes anytime soon.
All right.
I mean, I get it. We're only really together for 20 minutes, and it is kind of taking a risk, I guess. But I don't know. I thought that we really had a spark or something, and we just had a great conversation. So it just kind of really was weird to me that he just wouldn't even contact me again. So I figured, why not try?
I'm actually really interested to see if we can get him on the phone because we don't know much about this guy other than his name and that you guys met at the airport when you accidentally grabbed his bag and then had drinks for a few minutes.
And that he could be fighting for his life somewhere since his plane went down.
It's true. Okay. So I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Andy, please?
This is Andy.
Hey, Andy, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
From where?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
I don't know what that means.
That means that you are on the radio with us this morning. Hey. My name is Jubal, and the reason that I'm calling you is you recently went out on sort of a date with one of our listeners, and they were hoping to reconnect with you, but they haven't heard anything from you since you guys first met.
Okay.
Her name is Marianne.
Oh, my God.
And you met Marianne at the airport a little while ago.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, she told us a little bit about your experience, how you met her because she accidentally grabbed your bag, and then you guys ended up hanging out for a little while, having drinks, and then had to go to your flights.
Yeah.
Well, Marianne is wondering why you haven't tried to call her to get a date.
Okay.
Do you mind telling us why?
So, yeah, she was great. And it was weird, meeting her in the airport. And we talked for a little bit, and I don't know, it was good.
So you liked her, and you enjoyed your conversation with her?
I did.
Okay. She felt the same way. She thought you guys had a great meeting and was excited when you texted her back before your flight. But right. She's confused why you haven't even tried to call her to ask for a date.
So, I don't know if she told you, but when we first met, we just kind of hit it off, and we kind of skipped the name part. We were just talking, and then at the end of it, when I found out that we lived in the same area, and I was asking for her number, I realized that I didn't know her name. And it was really embarrassing, and she was really cute about it. But that's when I found out that her name was Marianne.
And that's a problem for you?
Why would that be an issue?
No, I mean, it's not normally an issue. It's just, I just got out of a relationship. And it was like 4 years long, and her name was Marianne.
Okay.
That's kind of
so
weird.
She has the same name as your ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
All right. And you feel like that's too hard for you to get over that?
I mean, it's weird, but also, I don't know. It sounds stupid talking about it, but
I don't know. I think I get where you're coming from, Andy. Yeah. If I just got out of a relationship and somebody had the same name as my ex-girl. Look, I once dated a girl named Debbie. My mom's name is Debbie.
Oh,
right?
I could never do that.
I actually thought it was funny, and that's why I kept dating her. But most of my friends were like, dude, that's weird. I wouldn't want to date some chick with my mom's name. So
what bad time.
I guess I get where you're coming from.
It's that, and I don't want to tell my friends that I'm dating another Marianne, and I don't want to tell my mom that I'm dating another Marianne.
Just bring up all those
if it's like a couple Mariannes removed, maybe that's different. But if it's like right after a Marianne, everybody that you meet is going to be like, "Oh, hey, how are things with Marianne?" Good. Which one are you talking about? Marianne 1 or Marianne 2?
But couldn't you just shorten her name and call her Mary, and then just solve all your problems?
I didn't really think of that, but
or just Marianne 2.0. There's all kinds of stuff you could do. So you liked her other than the fact that she's named after your ex-girlfriend?
I didn't really know her for all that long. We only just talked for those 20 minutes, but there was a spark. There was definitely some potential there.
Don't you wish you could have a few more minutes just to talk to her to see how you really feel about her?
That would be nice, yeah.
Okay, well, cool, because she's actually on the other line listening.
No way.
Yes, she is.
Hi, Andy.
Hey. What's up?
Sorry to do this to you. God, I had no idea. I mean, I wish you would have said something, I guess, and what a coincidence.
Yeah, right? It was a little weird when I found out.
So you were with the first Marianne for 4 years?
Yeah.
Why? And it was, what happened?
I mean, again, it's kind of weird talking about it on the air. She cheated on me, so did not end well.
Mariannes are notorious cheaters, aren't they? Marianne.
way. That's not fair.
How do you feel, though, Marianne? Like, okay, so Andy wasn't calling you back because your name kind of scared him off a little bit. How does that make you feel?
I mean, I got to say, that's a first for me.
Well, and if you think about it, he's never going to call you the wrong name, ever.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's kind of weird. I wouldn't want him to think of the other girl every time he said my name. I don't know, but Andy, I don't think that should be what's stopping you. It seems a little bit sad to just kind of throw away what could be a great opportunity just because of something that is out of my control in a way.
I mean, it is a little weird, and you have to look at it from my perspective. If we did go on a date and something did come about it, then I'm dating someone who had the same name as the girl before, and therefore all my coworkers, all my friends, it certainly complicates things, if you understand what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, I don't really quite understand what the problem is. It's not like we're getting married right now. We would just be going on one date. You wouldn't need to tell anyone. You don't need to tell your family or your coworkers, and I wouldn't tell anyone. And if it went any further, we would go from there.
You can just keep it a secret until you maybe learn that you really, really like Marianne and you're willing to take the plunge and date her, and then you can tell people about her. Andy, would you like to go out on a second date with Marianne? I will pay for it.
I don't know, man. It's just, it seems like a really good idea now, but I know that if things did kick off, it could just cause so many issues in the future.
But look at it this way. You've already been on a lot of dates with Marianne before. This is just be like one more date with Marianne, and then you can decide if you want to continue that or not.
Yeah, there is a lot of emotional baggage behind all of those dates with the other Marianne, though. You know what I mean?
And, I mean, not to hinder your response here, but I can't imagine when your ex finds out about this. He is so not over me. I mean, that's what she's going to think. I'm sorry, Marianne. I don't mean to...
Yeah, we're trying to help her out here.
I know.
I mean, guys, come on here. I don't know. Look, this is all a surprise to me. If it's going to be too hard for you, I don't want you to, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. I would never want that. You'd have to be able to get over it. So if you're not going to be able to, then I guess it's not worth it.
Andy, let me ask you this. Is the Marianne that's on the phone right now hotter than the last Marianne?
Oh, good question.
Yes.
Yeah,
then there you go. Because you bring the whole ex-girlfriend thing, it doesn't matter. You got a Marianne upgrade, son.
Yeah, you could definitely spin it that way.
So will you go out with the hotter Marianne?
I'll give it a shot. Yeah, why not?
Yes! All right. Congratulations, Marianne. You got your second date.
Awesome. I mean, I won't let you down, and I'll even let you call me by my middle name if you want.
What is your middle name?
Elizabeth.
He's like, oh, man, that was like 4 girlfriends ago. Congratulations, you guys.
Brooke and Jubal.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Bowling alleys are a great way to go on a date. I often find myself hanging around bowling alleys all the time just to help women on their form.
What?
Yeah, help
That's
correct
not why
them.
you...
I might not even know them. I just come from behind them and just go, hey, you throw the ball like this, sweetie. Sure. Sometimes you get slapped, but sometimes you get a phone number.
Oh, my God. I'd put a bowling ball in your face if I was there.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. And Melissa, who's on the phone right now, went to a bowling alley on her first date, but now she's not getting a call back. Melissa, what's up?
Hi.
Hi. How are you? Did you actually know this guy before you went to the bowling alley, or did he just show up there and do my special trick to meet you?
Oh no, he didn't do your special trick.
Okay.
I didn't know him. I actually met him through some friends.
Okay. So was the bowling alley the first time you actually laid eyes on each other?
Yes, it was. We texted a couple times about where we were going to meet and stuff, but that was the first time we saw each other.
Okay. And what's his name?
Jay.
All right. And tell us a little bit about the date. Why do you think you're not getting a call back?
I honestly don't know, guys. Like, the date was kind of great, or so I thought. Like,
right.
We got there. It was a really cool place. It was bowling and beers. It was a good time. Like, we were cheering each other on. We were bowling. I'm not that good at bowling, but neither was he. Like, we were both, kind of mediocre, but it was fun.
Okay.
Okay, so he wasn't like some extreme bowling enthusiast that would, put you down or not date you because you got a couple gutter balls.
No, he was not, because he was not doing that great a job himself.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And can you remember, a moment where you're like, oh, this is really going well?
Well, the whole date was going really well, but I do remember a moment where I was like, okay, I hope I didn't screw this up. Like, it just kind of got a little weird. It got kind of out of hand.
So the opposite of what I asked.
Weird at a bowling alley can never be good.
So we were playing, we were bowling around, you know, we took a little break and we started talking. We were talking about placing some bets on the game, you know, and just like bets like,
okay,
oh, I bet $1 you can't hit a strike, or like I bet $5 you can't chug this beer in like less than a minute. Stupid stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds fun, playful.
I'm playful, and I'm always down for a bet. Like, I don't back down.
Okay.
So he bet me to, to lick the inside of one of the bowling shoes.
What?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What, are you in like 5th grade?
I know. At first I was like, what the hell? Like, should I do this? I want to seem down, you know? So I was like, I kind of have to.
No, please tell me you didn't actually do that.
I absolutely did it.
Oh, my God.
I thought he would think I was cool.
Oh, we've done a lot of second date updates. I've got to say, this is the filthiest thing I've ever heard happen on a first date.
Come on. They spray them. They sprayed the shoes.
It's not an excuse.
You know, what did it taste like?
Ew, Brooke.
Okay, no, that's disgusting. I'm not going to say that. I don't know. It honestly kind of tasted like a wet sock, like a soggy sock.
Soggy sock.
It was bad.
I think you're kind of badass for doing it. You know?
Exactly. That's what I was thinking he would think.
That is disgusting.
Not.
What did he do after you did it?
Oh, he was cracking up. He just thought it was the funniest thing in the world. I don't know if he was laughing with me or at me. Like, he just was cracking up, but I don't know, like, he hasn't called me. We haven't made plans for a second date, so I'm thinking that was it. But then I thought, like, that was okay. I thought we were having a moment.
Did you guys kiss?
Okay, so.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't kiss, but I swear there were moments, like when we were getting ready to leave, he walked me out, you know, we were waiting, he called me an Uber and everything.
Yeah.
That's where there were so many moments I thought he was going to kiss me. But I'm sure he was thinking about the shoe, because I was thinking about the shoe. Like, is he going to want to kiss me?
So you guys didn't kiss?
No, I didn't get my kiss.
You can't be surprised.
But come on, that's not fair. He's the one that dared her.
He dared me, exactly.
If you bring it up and you can't handle the actual truth of what happens, then that's on you.
Yeah.
And have you heard anything from him since your date?
No, I text him the day after the date, just like, you know, hey, what's up? I had a great time last night. Thanks for taking me out. Just thanking him. I made a little joke about the shoe thing. I think I said something like, I used a whole bottle of Listerine or something. I don't know what I said.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm all good. My breath's okay. Like, but he didn't text me back.
Do you think it's the shoe licking that did you in?
Did you listen to yourself?
Well, I don't know. Like, my friend said that he was a ladies' man, okay?
Okay.
So it could be like 70% shoe, 30% he's a ladies' man, and he just, like, has other girls.
Okay.
Right.
You know, I don't know how many dates I've been on where I'm like, if I just wouldn't have licked that damn shoe, I wouldn't have been in this position right now. All right. We'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Melissa the shoe licker is on the phone with us.
Oh, my God.
Melissa went out on a date with a guy named Jay. They went bowling. They had a fun time. And at some point, they were making bets with each other. And he bet her to lick a bowling shoe.
The inside.
The inside of a bowling shoe.
Even worse.
And she did it. And like I said earlier, this makes today's second date update the most disgusting in the history of second date updates. And we've heard a lot of really bad things.
Yeah.
So she licked the inside of the bowling shoe, and she thinks that that's the reason she's not getting a call back. Maybe it grossed him out too much, although he did bet her to do it.
Yeah.
She hasn't heard from him in a couple of weeks, so we're about to get him on the phone and find out if that is the reason he's not calling her back. Melissa, you got the shoe out of your mouth. You ready to do this?
Yes, it's out of my mouth, and I'm ready.
Okay.
And I think if that's the reason he's not calling you back, it's so unfair because guys always say, I want a guy's girl. And then you give them a guy's girl, and then they decide they don't want
They're
that.
like, gross, bro.
Yeah. I wouldn't even hang out with one of my dude friends if he did this.
That's nasty.
All right. Here we go. I'm going to call him right now.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Jay there?
Yeah, this is Jay. Who's this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. How are you?
Wait, from the radio show?
Yeah. What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing okay. What's up with you?
Not much. I'm just chilling. I wanted to give you a call because we actually received an email about you.
About me?
Yeah. It's from a girl that you went out on a date with.
Are you serious right now?
I am. Her name is Melissa. Do you remember going on a date with Melissa?
Oh. Yeah, I do.
All right. I figure she'd probably be easy to remember because she licked a shoe, a bowling shoe, while you guys were out.
She told you that?
Yes, she did. We actually talked to her about your date, and she's confused because she's been trying to get a hold of you for a second date, but you're not calling her back.
Oh, man. Yo, I can't believe she told you about the shoe.
Yeah, she did. I can't believe she admitted to doing that either, man. That was crazy.
I would have told nobody that.
You're the one that dared her to lick the shoe. You've got to take some responsibility.
Yeah, but I didn't tell her to go tell anybody about it.
Yeah, that's like something you take to your grave, right?
I almost accidentally licked inside the hole of a bowling ball. I was scared she might actually do it.
Yeah, dude. I think you stopped at the appropriate time, or maybe actually I think it went too far. But
yeah, that was up in the ante, but we stopped right there. Wow.
So what's the reason you're not calling her back? Do you not want to see her again?
Let's just put it like this: I date my fair share of ladies, and certain things are red flags, and I can tell pretty easily when I can and can't trust somebody.
Okay.
Wait, so you're saying you don't think you can trust her?
Nah, I couldn't trust her any farther than I could throw her.
Why do you say that?
Because of what happened at the bowling alley.
You can't trust her because she licked the shoe? I would think, hey, if I dare somebody to lick a shoe and they did it, they would have all my trust.
You know what? She got points for that. She was doing good up until this other moment that happened and made me change my entire perspective on her.
What happened?
All right, so we were closing out. We were about to get out of there.
Uh-huh.
And she ran to the bathroom real quick. Okay. And I said, okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and take your shoes and check them back in with the front desk. So as I'm dropping the shoes off, the cashier guy leans into it and said, hey, that's your girlfriend or whatever. I'm like, nah, not yet. Just kind of joking with him. Mm-hmm. And he was like, well, she might be dodging a bullet, man. I said, what are you talking about? Whoa. So he then tells me he was watching us bowl the whole time.
Creepy.
And while I was setting up my shot, he saw her pick up my phone. It actually started going through my phone.
What?
No. Exactly.
How could he tell that was your phone from all the way back at the bowling desk?
He said he saw her do it 5 or 6 times, but only did it while my back was turned.
Oh, what?
Really?
Dang, that is sketchy.
And you didn't think to ask her about it or anything?
It was the first date. Now, if it was a girlfriend, cool. We can have it out right then and there. But the first date, and you're already going through my phone?
Yeah.
Nah. Mm-mm.
So you believe this dude that you don't know who said she was going through your phone?
Yeah, hell yeah. If anything, he was looking out for me.
Yeah.
It's the unwritten rule. Guys look out for guys. And he helped me dodge a bullet.
Wow. Okay.
She just seemed she seemed really cool when we talked to her. You don't think that there could be another explanation, like she accidentally picked up your phone instead of hers?
5 or 6 times, and only when my back is turned? Nah. What she did is some straight, shady and I don't need that in my life.
Yeah, dude.
I'm curious if she was actually going through your phone, though. I want to know the answer to that.
And why?
I don't need to know that. I mean, if she did it on the first date, what do you think will happen on the second, or the third, or the fourth?
Well, I just say that because I want to ask her, and I forgot to let you know that she's actually on the other line listening to this conversation.
Yo, no way.
Melissa, you still there? Hey, there she is.
Hi, Jay.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. Okay. You sneakier than I thought you were.
I am not sneaky at all. You got it all wrong. That story, his side of the story, it is not how it looks. It's not what it seems like.
Really? So you weren't going through his phone?
I mean, not like that. It's not like I hacked into his phone and was looking through every little detail. No.
Wait, Melissa, I was standing up for you. You actually were looking at his phone when his back was turned.
Okay, listen. I was sitting there. He's bowling. His phone buzzed loud as hell. I just so happened to look over, and it's right there. I'm not blind. I can see what it says.
So just leave it there. You don't pick it up and then start reading all his messages.
Exactly.
I saw a name, and it looked like a female's name. I think it was Sammy or something like that. And I just leaned the phone over to see what the text said. He's the one who has the message right there on his screen. And it said, "Are we still on for tonight? Are you still picking me up?" Something like that, like at 9, like right after our date.
What?
It was weird. So I was just like, what? What's that?
Oh, Jay.
Yeah, it was weird, but you're looking at my messages.
I mean, but your messages were sitting next to me, so I looked over. I wasn't trying to be sneaky or anything. We were having a good time.
All right, cool. So you saw something on my phone. Why are you going back to my phone again 5 or 6 times after that? Did you not keep picking up my phone?
It was not. It was like 2 or 3 times. 3 or 4
Why are you still
times.
picking up my phone? That's the point I'm trying to get you. Why are you picking up my phone?
It kept going off. Like whoever that girl was, she kept texting you. So I'm just trying
You the phone monitor or something?
No, but me and you are on a date, and I want to know if you're involved with someone else. I know your reputation, and I'm sure you know your own damn reputation. And you're a good-looking guy.
Shorty, that's none of your business. We're not together.
Look, you have a reputation. You know your reputation. I know it. Our friends know it. You're a ladies' man, so don't act like it's all out of the blue why a female, because I'm sure they've done it in the past, looks over and checks your phone, especially if they're on a date with you and your phone's just getting blown up. I think anybody would do that. Actually, if it was my phone and you were sitting down and I'm bowling and my phone's just going off, buzz, 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 you can't tell me you wouldn't look over. Like, who's hitting her up so much? Who wants to know where she is?
It's like, yo, do you hear what you're saying right now? All right, do you hear what you're saying? I would never go through somebody's phone when we're on a date, a first date at that.
Well, that's you. I want to know who I'm dating.
Don't rationalize your craziness and try to tell me what I'm going to do on a date.
I'm not trying to rationalize it. I think any sane person would do what I did, and I'm not like mad that I did it. I don't feel bad for doing it. I wanted to know who you were, what was going on with you, and if I saw something suspicious, then I'm going to look into it.
I don't really blame her. I mean, she's just trying to look out for herself a little bit.
His phone was going
you can't
off,
defend
like
that.
buzz, 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 buzz. I'm like,
But you did have
looking for you.
You had 2 dates planned in the same night, Jay. I mean, you kind of had a point.
All right, wait. All right, look, we about to like just squash all that nonsense. Let me tell you this right here. The name that came up, Sammy, that's a dude. It's not a chick. It's a dude.
That's a dude. Sammy
Y'all
really,
tripping, man.
no guy. Sammy in his phone, it was spelled Sammi. No guy spells Sammy like that. That's a girl. Sammy for a guy is Sammy, sweetie. I know that. So it wasn't like that in your phone. That's a girl.
Okay, so all right, so now there's rules of how I have to spell my boy's name in my phone. Okay, can you get any further in my business?
Melissa, why did you even call for a second date with this dude if you think that he's a player and like planning dates after you?
I still thought the date went good, and I asked my friends, like, do you guys know anybody named Sammy? And nobody knew a Sammy, so I'm like, maybe it's nothing. Yeah. But I didn't know that he knew that I looked. So I thought maybe we could have a second date. I just got caught, gosh.
All right, well, Jay, I have to ask this question. Maybe I don't know the answer. I don't know what's right and wrong anymore. Jay, would you like to go on a second date with Melissa? We will pay for it.
Dude, really?
Yeah, yes, I'm asking. Would you like to go out with her again? It sounds like you guys have the perfect foundation for a great relationship.
Nah, Chief, I'm going to pass. But if I need somebody to check my phone messages, I know who to call.
Oh, gosh.
I'm sorry, Melissa. No second date for you.
That's okay, guys. Thanks for trying.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it was meant to be.
No, it doesn't.
You know what? I'm actually kind of glad this happened, though. I mean, I dodged a hell of a bullet, man. Yeah.
Right. Well, good luck to you both, okay?
Thank you, guys.
All right, man. Thanks.
And Jay, tell Sammy I said hi, however you spell her name.
It's a dude, not a girl.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
78592 says that girl has no concept of personal space. How are you going to check somebody's phone the first time you meet them? Yeah. And then another text message that says, I would do what she did. I believe this guy is a liar. It's very split on the text message board about the second date update right now. If you missed it, Vanessa wanted to call a guy named Jay. They went out bowling and they had fun, whatever. There was an interesting moment where she looked at shoe, but that's not like the main focus here. The focus is on their first date. A dude told him that he saw her checking his phone repeatedly every time he would bowl.
Yeah.
Repeatedly. And then we got her on the phone. She didn't deny it. She was checking his phone during the first date, and he ended up getting a text message from somebody named Sammy, making plans to meet up later. She was thinking that's a girl, and they had plans later. She still wanted to call him for a second date, which is interesting. But anyway, she was like defending the fact that she should be able to check his phone even on a first date.
And people on the text board are doing the same thing.
You're telling me if you were sitting down at the seat and the phone buzzed and it was facing up and you're on a date with a girl and it's from some dude named like Dan, and Dan says, hey, I'll pick you up at 9 tonight.
You wouldn't look down and then be like, what
I would just
is
be like,
going
hey,
on?
your phone went off. It's probably a dude, huh? Ha ha. Make a joke about it, see what she says.
I'd look at it, and then I wouldn't check the phone. I'd continue the date, and I'd let her do her thing, and then later on I'd be like, hey, let me ask you a question. Are you also dating somebody named Dan? I don't know. Why would I be rational like that? But people are texting in at 78592 saying it's completely acceptable to check somebody's phone anytime, even if it's a first date. Do you agree? Text us 78592. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I've said it once, and I'll say it again for all the guys that are listening out there. When you're going out on a date, less effort. Less effort. When you try too hard, things get weird. Yeah. Sort of like the guy we're about to talk to who wants to do a second date update today. His name is Tommy, and Tommy thought of an interesting date idea to do with the girl that he wants to call today. Tommy, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
Good. Tommy actually wants to call a girl named Tawny today.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Isn't that special?
Yeah, Tommy and Tawny.
And I guess that you guys actually met at Starbucks because you thought her drink was yours or something like that?
Yeah, they called out her name, and it sounds just like mine. So, yeah, we giggled because we both grabbed the cup at the same time.
Are you serious? That sounds like a bad plot out of like a Nicholas Sparks book or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. But whatever, you know.
Did you yell at her for trying to grab your coffee cup?
Well, at first I was like, hey, come on, that's my coffee. But then I realized I was the guy making the mistake here.
Yeah. So how did you ask her out then? Did you ask her out right then and there, or did you guys start joking around about your name? Or?
No, she just grabbed her coffee and left, and I thought, like, heck, you only live once. And so I kind of followed her out to her car and, like, asked her out really awkwardly. You know, she was standing by her BMW. I mean, this is like a 10 sort of gal, and I don't usually get to meet girls like that.
You mean hot? You don't meet hot girls?
Meets a lot of sevens.
Yeah, I mean, she also had a lot of money.
What?
You know that she had a lot of money?
What?
Well, I mean, she's driving a BMW and had some really expensive-looking sunglasses
Yeah,
on.
but did you break down her financial portfolio right there, or are you just assuming that she had a lot of money?
I guess I am assuming she could be broker than me, but...
Your date is interesting, though. What you chose to do with her really piqued my interest when I was reading your email. Can you explain to everybody what you did?
Yeah. Well, usually on first dates, I like to do activities, like things that aren't, you know, staring at each other and holding hands. So I thought I had to go big or go home with this gal, so I did this thing called the Bigger and Better Date. Have you guys ever heard of that?
No.
Whoa. You ever heard about the guy who traded a paperclip for a car on Craigslist?
Yeah.
What?
And so, like, through a whole number of trades, you can do that. That's sort of the idea. So I thought, you know, we'd start with, like, a dollar bill and trade it together and, you know, see what we can get at the end of the day.
You're talking about trading things online? So you sat there and...
No, like, going out, usually I'll, like, hit up, like, a flea market or... you know, somewhere where like a street fair is going on, where there's a lot of people or an event. And
okay. So you're like, let's run around the city and try to like see what we can get, starting with this $1 bill.
Exactly.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
How did you propose this to her?
So we met up at the same Starbucks, and in the parking lot, I just told her, I said, this is the idea. We start with $1, we trade up, and I don't know, she wasn't into it at first. Like, the whole time I was, like, leading the charge. I was, like, trading up, and, like, you know, I traded the $1 for a cookie, and then a cookie turned into, you know, like, grocery bags, and I kept going. And so, I don't know, it kind of got lame for a while.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like it.
You got stuck on that reusable bag.
Did she seem like she was having fun at all?
I kind of was forcing it a little. So at one point, we got the CD, and so I told her, you know, it was her turn because I had been doing all the work. And so I kind of, like, not pushy, but, like, I said, why don't you try it, see if you like it. And she traded the CD successfully for I know this is going to sound lame, but a commemorative plate. You know what I'm saying? Like what you put on your grandma's wall, you know?
Yeah. Sounds awesome.
This is still really strange.
Yeah.
I don't.
And was she really excited about the plate that she got?
I mean, she was excited that she successfully had done it.
Tommy, at any point, did you just want to go, you know what? This whole bigger and better date idea, not really working out like I had planned.
I think I know why she's not calling me.
Shall we just go to dinner?
Well, I don't know. I guess I just didn't want her to know that I felt defeated. So I kind of wanted it to be like, hey, look, isn't this fun?
So you just kept going with all of it.
Right. I mean, after we had gotten the plate, she said she had to go meet her sister. So we said goodbye. And before we parted, I was like, can we hang out sometime soon? And she said, sure.
You get a hug or I'm assuming with that date you probably didn't get a kiss, but who knows?
I mean, yeah, well, I got a hug because, come on, you know. But no kiss or anything. But it is a first date, so you never know how these things go.
Yeah, you never know. So how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since?
You know, I don't want to overdo it. I've like texted her 3 times.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard anything back.
So, Tommy, looking back on this first date, what would you, I mean, you wouldn't have done this again, right?
Well, I would. You know, when you're meeting strangers and dating is such a silly, stupid thing anyway, like, why not go out and have a fun time and be totally outgoing?
Listen, I'm all for creative dates. Like, I've spent a date drawing portraits of my husband on a date once. Like, those are great ideas, but I just feel like, doesn't she feel like she's just begging at that point? Like, you're just going around begging?
Hold on, Brooke, you're on a date, but you are drawing pictures of your husband?
Yeah, that one's silly.
Yeah, just sounds creepy.
It's not creepy. You each get 10 minutes to draw each other. You sit with a pad of paper at a bar. Just try it sometime.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
That would be a little worse than mine.
And the bigger and better date guy is judging your date. All right, man. Here's what we're gonna play. We're gonna play a song. Come back, call her, and get your second date update. Okay?
All right.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Tommy is on the phone with us. He wants us to call a girl named Tawny today. They went on a bigger and better date. If you don't know what that is, Tommy basically started off with a $1 bill, took her around town for like 2 hours, seeing what they could trade things for. Like they'd go into business and be like, hey, I got this $1 bill. What can I trade you for that's bigger and better? And then they would just do that. And he's not sure if the date really worked very well because the girl did seem kind of awkward at the end of it. We know that Brooke has been pretty critical of the bigger and better date. I'm curious to see what Lydia thinks, though. Lydia, would you want to do this date?
I think it's creative. He put thought into it, which we always complain that guys don't put enough thought into things.
That's true.
I think just maybe she got too into it. She traded up for a bigger and better guy.
You think that's what could have happened, Tommy?
Maybe.
Oh, God, I hope not.
All right, Tommy, we're about to get Tawny on the phone and see if it was your bigger and better date that turned her off or if there's another reason that she's not calling you back.
Yeah, I'm just curious to see what she has to say because I've never, ever dated a girl like this. So I thought it was awesome. I just want to know what she thought.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll dial her phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Tawny, please?
This is she.
Hey, Tawny, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Oh, okay. I don't think I know.
Oh, okay. Well, nice to meet you. I host a radio show on Moving 92.5. I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually emailed us about you. His name is Tommy. And he said that he recently met you at Starbucks, and you guys went out on a date, and he went a little out of the box and did something that he calls a bigger and better date.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Well, Tommy wanted me to call you today because he wanted to see if he screwed up on that date or if there was a reason that you're not calling him back, because I know that he's tried to text you a few times, and he's gotten no response.
Okay, he wants to know why I'm not texting him back?
Yep. So he asked us if we could get you on the phone.
he emailed you. So that was this.
Yes. So what'd you think of the bigger and better date idea that he did?
It was certainly different than what I'm used to.
Did you enjoy it?
No.
I don't blame you.
That was a nice little pause there before. Okay, so is that why you're not calling him back then?
It was really weird and just, like I said, not what I'm used to. He's not like the guys I'm used to.
I mean, but is that necessarily a bad thing? It's good to expand your horizons, try different things.
Well, that's what I thought.
How is he not what you're used to? What are you used to?
Honestly, I'm used to being taken out on, like, a very classy date with really classy guys. I mean, my last boyfriend owned a gym, so I'm used to a guy that takes me places and treats me well. And this just, we were like homeless people for the day. Right?
Do you mean like you date dudes with money is what you're saying?
I mean, at least guys that take me out on real dates. This didn't even feel like a date. It was just, we were like hobos running around like begging for money.
Oh, Tawny.
I think I'd feel that way too. And I'm not like super into money. Yeah. What was the worst part of it?
I said to him, like, I made it clear that I don't really do this. And he made me do it at one point for this plate with pandas on it.
Yeah, he told us about that. He said he was actually very impressed that you were able to get that plate.
Big score.
Yeah. I don't want to hurt him, It's just being honest. That's how I feel, and I just feel like I deserve better.
Hey, Tawny, wouldn't you like to talk to Tommy and just tell him that date was kind of weird and he shouldn't do that again? Maybe some, like, constructive criticism?
No, I mean, like, I think he should get the picture by me not responding.
Okay, well, he isn't getting that picture.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell you that he's on the phone and been listening. So you've already kind of told him.
He's on the phone?
Yeah.
Look, I feel like you didn't really try on the date. It's like you didn't really try. So how can you tell if it was really? How can you tell if it was really fun if you didn't really actually give it your all? I kind of felt like I was pulling you up the whole time. I think we could have had a fun time and actually had gotten to know each other better and had a fun date. Not every date has to be this classy, romantic, roses at the table and wine and fancy fiddle players. I think it would be fun to just go be vagabonds for a day.
I mean, that's fine that you think that, but I don't. I'm sorry. To be honest, dating me is a privilege, and I deserve to be treated on a date a lot better than I was.
Dating you is a privilege? I'm a fun, cool, creative guy who actually likes to do things with people in the city. I don't do just cookie-cutter dates with roses, man. Dating me is a privilege.
If that's your idea of a date, that's fine, but it's not mine.
I'm sorry that I'm not like your ex-boyfriend Jim owning beefcake, no-brain, muscle-faced rich people. I'm sorry I'm not just like your father and made of money, I'm a real person, and...
Excuse me, real people beg for money on a first date?
It's not begging for money. You keep saying that. It's trading for things and asking for things.
Well, you can
it's a
call
bigger
it
and better
thing.
It's an adventure. And if you're not into an adventure, then I'm not into you.
Tommy.
Well, then that brings me to my next question. I was going to ask Tawny if she would like a second date with Tommy. I will pay for it. Tawny, will you go out with Tommy again, even though he just said he didn't want to see you?
Honestly, I think he needs to date somebody more his class, his league. It's just not me.
Tommy. Well, come on.
There you go,
That's
Tommy.
rude.
Hey, it's time to play in your own league, all right? Stay in your class, buddy.
All right, I'll stay in my own class because we have more fun and we do more fun things instead of, read Southern Living magazines and try to figure out what rich life is about.
I don't know how you're offended, Tommy. In the very beginning of this, you said you were attracted to her because you thought she was a rich girl.
He said that?
Well, you shouldn't be offended either because it sounds like you're attracted to rich guys.
Yeah, but at least I'm upfront about it.
He said that he thought that you were out of his league because you're hot, and he said that he thought you might have a lot of money.
Well, I guess I am.
All
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.